Hey there, welcome back to Paper Sketch Anime Channel. With me, your beginner anime artist and host Darsa. You know how time flies without realizing it. In this week's video, I'm going to share with you about how I started on this anime drawing journey. Before I created this channel, I've been drawing since high school without any consistency, more like doodling whenever I felt like drawing. My drawing skill was self-taught by copying references, but it never achieved anything significant. The last time I drew was 10 years ago, when I first played Dungeons and Dragons with people in real life. I had a great time playing D&D and inspired me to sketch out my D&D character. At the end, I stopped drawing altogether once I began my full-time job. On an uneventful day in 2024, I stumbled upon 30 Days Drawing Challenge on YouTube. I envy those YouTubers who uploaded their videos displaying their drawing skills. Their drawing progress motivated me to draw again, so I began my first attempt in April 2024 trying to learn how to draw animate for the next 30 days. To my to my self-surprise, I quitted the drawing challenge less than a week because I was overwhelmed by the art fundamentals and most importantly, I could not withstand looking at my ugly artwork. After my failed attempt to draw, I played around with AI art. At first it was fun. It became an outlet for someone like me who cannot draw properly at that time. After inputting prompts for a few months, I grew frustrated with the AI randomness and the inability to make minor adjustments without distorting the entire image completely. This frustration with AI art compelled me to pick up my pencil to draw again. My second attempt began with the 30 Days Drawing Challenge along with proper tutorials and reference images. My consistent drawing progress was paying off, and I made peace with my ugly drawings. Once I passed the day 50 mark and I continued to draw with renewed enthusiasm, I even bought a tablet to dabble into digital drawing. I was so confident of myself and believed my drawing skills could take me to the stars. This enthusiasm started to decrease after 3 months of drawing. I noticed my drawing skill was not improving as fast as it used to be, and my artwork started to look stagnant. I continued to grind myself to draw more until I make a breakthrough. Instead of a breakthrough, what I got was art burnout. I was mentally exhausted and started to question myself if drawing anime was even meant for me. Yeah, I quit drawing again for a second time. For the next 9 months, I coped with my drawing failure and numbed myself by doom scrolling videos on YouTube and binge watching anime late at night. In March 2025, I had enough of my art failure and the constant reminder of my sketchbook whenever I looked at it every time. I pulled myself together and attempted to draw again for the third time. From the experiences from the first and second attempt, I have learned to accept my ugly artwork, be patient with myself when learning to draw, and most importantly, not to give a flying F to my own condescending mind, telling me I am wasting my time and effort. What you see before you in this channel is the accumulation of my drawing progress since March 2025. I guess third time the charm, right? I'm sorry for rambling this long antidote of mine. What I'm trying to say is okay to be a failure, but learning to stand back up on our own feet and trying again is most important. Okay, enough rambling. Let us review this week's drawing progress, shall we? On the 10th of August, I continue where I left off on Saturday. I started off with 4 live gesture drawings and I also sketched 3 more Vipers artwork. Overall, the sketches are getting better. I can see my anatomy lines are more confident, especially the upper torso. But I also see the same common mistakes continue to persist, like the arms and legs are not proportionally accurate, hands with sausage fingers, and a perspective palm when drawing the big page. I know, drawing progress cannot be rushed and requires time and patience. But there is one interesting point I noticed when sketching between live gesture drawing and stylized artworks. The level of concentration was higher and more active when engaging live gesture drawings when compared with stylized artworks. The reason because the live gesture drawings forced me to rely on my own artistic skills to depict what I want to draw and what I do not want to draw. In a sense, I must think on my own feet when drawing from live photo references. And whereas stylized artworks, the artistic decisions have already been made by the artist himself. So using their artworks as reference, it was less mentally straining for me. On the 11th of August, I managed to sketch two drawings. One is live gesture drawings and another Viper's artwork. Yes, I also drew a hand. Finally, I'm starting to learn how to draw hands, which is long overdue. On the 12th of August, I drew two live gesture drawings and white Viper artwork, practicing human anatomy. I also draw a couple more hands. On the 13th of August, I called in sick for work, like usual, kill time at home by drawing. I started with more hand drawings, then I ended the day with two more live gesture drawings and four more Viper sketches. On the 14th of August, I was tired out from work and only managed to draw one gesture drawing and one Viper sketch. On the 15th of August, I managed to sketch out two live gestures drawings and one Viper drawing. For the last few days, I noticed my human anatomy for the lower torso was lacking improvement. So I've decided for the next day I should study a different method of drawing torso anatomy. On the 16th of August, being Saturday with much time at hand, I drew one live gesture drawing and two reference sketches. Then I proceeded to study and draw the new anatomy method, which is basically identify the landmarks for the ribcage and the pelvis, and then sketch out the basic form. Afterwards, slowly sketch out the body mass using the natural body curves to form the muscle mass. I followed the tutorial and drew a whole bunch of samples. And yes, this new method definitely helps me with the perspective palm to draw a more convincing body shape. Thank you for watching this video to the end. Feel free to give a comment or give a like if you enjoyed this week's video. If you would like to see more of my bad artworks, you can always check out on my previous videos in my channel. I will see you on the next video. Until then, stay safe and goodbye.